Do you think we should be worried at all, like if he gets confirmed, that he could sort of start a real no vaccine culture and put that into public policy?
No, Brian, I don't think that. I mean, I'm probably one of the biggest advocates for vaccine. You mentioned that when I was CDC director, I would say that I think vaccines are the greatest gift of science to modern medicine, and I still believe that. Kennedy's not anti-vaccine. What Kennedy is about is transparency about vaccine, honest discussion about vaccines, asking for the data to show that these vaccines are safe and they're efficacious. And the mere question of asking, what's the data for safety? Many of his detractors say, okay, well, you're anti-vax. No, just show me the safety data, show me the efficacy data. I have high confidence that Kennedy is going to be a strong supporter of transparency on vaccines, and where the vaccine data shows that they're efficacious and a benefit to the American public, he will promote them.
I mean, for everybody who kind of is freaking out about RFK Jr., I guess I just think to myself, I mean, we're not in a very good place right now, health-wise. At least it doesn't feel like it. I mean, you know, so many Americans are obese. There's weird stuff that goes on with the pharmaceutical companies and how expensive things are. I mean, should people just be more open-minded? We probably need some serious changes, right?
Yeah, I think, Brian, we need transformational change. Right now, we've created, over the last 20, 30 years, we've developed a disease system. We need to make a health system. And when Kennedy says he wants to help make America healthy again, when I was CDC director, one of the challenges was we lost about 1.2 million people died of COVID. Other countries like Taiwan lost less than 10,000 people. Why did we lose so many people? We lost so many people is because
our people are
sick,
unhealthy.
We're a sick nation. And Kennedy... Kennedy is really committed to making us healthy again. And I do agree with you. We should all get behind him. Making a healthy America is not a partisan issue. We ought to get behind him and help him make us healthy again.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.